Damodara month celebration. So we'll start with a small initial prayers and then we'll go for the Lord Krishna's pastime of the liberation of King Jarasanda. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stavitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Mahyam Tadadi Svabadam Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Yudapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sakrajadam Sagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajivam Shatvaidam Shavadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devi Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalitam Shri Visakanvidam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namo Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusude Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarupasya Kripa Sindhupyeva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityanandam Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So we are in the Krishna's pastimes. So today also one of the wonderful pastimes that the liberation of King Jarasanda from Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter number 72 in the 10th canto. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jaya Mudiraye Nasya Prayeshu Badheshu Yam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhagavate Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistati. Hare Krishna. So thank you very much. I welcome all for the evening session of this Damodara month celebration on behalf of ISKCON Bahrain. So there is a very wonderful celebration that we are very fortunate that every day we can hear one pastimes of the Lord. That's very, very wonderful. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that, the devotees are always hearing the pastimes of the Lord and enjoying the spiritual bliss. Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayanda Parasparam Kadayantaschamam Nityam Dushyanti Charamanticha. Ramanticha. It's very, very unlimited bliss. So in any of the sacrifices or pujas or whatever it is we perform, we will not get this kind of spiritual bliss. That is only then we can hear the pastimes of Lord. We can get it. So such is the wonderful of the glories of the Lord. So we are very fortunate by the arrangement of ISKCON Bahrain. We could able to hear every day one pastime of the Lord. So today we will see the pastime, that the liberation of King Jarasanda. So this one actually in the before, so Lord Sri Krishna is in the Indraprastham city. So Uddhava actually telling to the Lord that the Narada Muni is already requesting to the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna that is telling to Uddhava to Krishna. So Narada Muni is requesting that the Yudhishthira Maharaj is performing the wonderful Rajasuya Yajna. So Narada is requesting that you have to go there and help him to make him success. So Krishna is always with the Pandavas, he is always helping to the devotees. So and even also Krishna's desire also to go to there. So Krishna is getting ready to go to the see Yudhishthira Maharaj to help for the wonderful arrangement of the Rajasuya Yajna. So this actually Lord also want to do this performance of this Rajasuya Yajna to become the emperor of the whole world. The wish and the mission of the Supreme Lord. This is the mission that King Yudhishthira should be the emperor of the whole world. So Rajasuya Yajna is the sacrifice to offer the offer the sacrifice to the demigods. This is Rajasuya Yajna means we are always performing so many yajnas, So yajnas means these yajnas actually to satisfy the demigods and to get some benefit from those sacrifices. So here the Yudhishthira Maharaj also, when the Lord is arrived to the Hastinapur, so he was wonderfully welcoming him, and he was giving a wonderful respect to all, and the Lord also respect to all the people, and he accept the Yudhishthira Maharaj's welcome. So even Yudhishthira Maharaj was, when he heard that Lord is arrived in the city of Hastinapur, immediately he was, so much joyful that his hands were standing. So that much he was very much eager to see this Krishna. So when he came, immediately hugged to the Lord, and it was so wonderful. Welcoming was done, and after that, then the Yudhishthira Maharaj just spoken to the Lord actually that he is going to perform this Rajasuya Yajna, that I need your help to get it success in that actually. And Yudhishthira Maharaj is explaining to the Lord actually that these sacrifices or actually to make the satisfaction of the demigods, actually whatever the sacrifice made. But Yudhishthira told that we are already satisfied by the presence of you. Actually, it is said that when you get Krishna, you get everything, because he is the complete of six opulences. And when you get Krishna, you also get the same six opulences. So you will become a rich. You will become everything, strong, beauty, knowledge, everything. So, but this Yudhishthira Maharaj and the Pandavas, they got Krishna, that they are completely satisfied. Then what is the need of doing this Rajasuya Yajna? Then Yudhishthira Maharaj explained to the Lord actually. This Rajasuya Yajna, which is performing, to that is not to satisfy the demigod and get something from them. That actually we are performing, the purpose of the Rajasuya Yajna is completely different. What is that? I want to perform this Rajasuya sacrifice and invite the demigods to show that they have no power independent of you. They are all your servants and you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is what Yudhishthira Maharaj wants to show the Supreme Lord. That, so he invite all the demigods, everyone, that in front of the Supreme Lord, all their power is nothing. So they are already seen this, how Krishna was helping in all the ways to protect these Pandavas. But actually, those who are not having a poor knowledge, and they are actually thinking that Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is an ordinary living being like us. And sometimes the ordinary people, they find fault also from Krishna. So that is actually they defame you also sometimes because of the poor knowledge. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that he was covered by the Yogamaya. Nagam prakasha sarvasya Yogamaya sama Mudoyam na bejanati Loko mamajamaya. So Krishna says clearly in Bhagavad Gita that he is the Supreme Lord and he is covered by the Yogamaya potency. But because of that Yogamaya covered, the people cannot see him, that he is an ordinary man. But those who are really sincere devotee, the Yogamaya is removed and you can see the Supreme Lord directly. And there are some people already seen that also. So here the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is all powerful, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yudhishthira Maharaj knows that, but he wants to show this is the Supreme Lord to everyone. That's why he is specially performing this wonderful Rajasuya Yajna and inviting all the demigods, including the big demigods like Brahma, Shiva, Indra, and so many other heavenly planets, important persons, chiefs of the demigods, and all parts of the world, universe. He invited everyone that he want to show the Supreme Lord and his power in front of you. His power, nothing, their power. So in this way, Lord is glorified by Yudhishthira Maharaj. And also Yudhishthira Maharaj told that actually those who are already constantly worshipping the Supreme Lord with Krishna consciousness, and they are when they surrender to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, and they are become free from the all contamination of the material life. So here also Yudhishthira Maharaj told that who are the purified souls? The purified souls are always meditating on the Supreme Lord and offer the prayers to the Supreme Lord. They are the purified souls. So Krishna is a Supreme Lord. Those who are meditating and offering prayers to them, they are the purified souls. When they constantly engage in the Supreme Lord's service, they will be immediately removed from the cycle of birth and death, because they are constantly engaging the Supreme Lord's service. And also those who are surrendered to the lotus feet of the Lord, they are having the no desire to get the material opulences. So they are already satisfied. Actually, he said that the verdict of the Vedic wisdom is that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I want to establish this fact. So it is the conclusion of all the Vedas. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadirader Govinda Sarva Karana. He is the Supreme of all. So Yudhishthira Maharaj want to establish this fact of the Vedic edict. So he was actually having the aim to establish this. So here also Yudhishthira Maharaj says that to get the perfection of the life, what we can do is we can take the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. So if we take the lotus feet of the shelter of the Supreme Lord, is given a nice example that we can satisfy the tree, branches, twigs, leaves, flowers of an entire tree simply by watering in the root. So just put in the water in the root, all the twigs, leaves, fruits, everything is satisfied. Similarly, when anyone surrenders to the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, immediately he is free from the all material contaminations, and he is completely satisfied, and he will be getting the perfection in the life. So that is what Yudhishthira Maharaj told, that is an easy method that whoever surrender to the lotus feet of the shelter, taken the shelter, he will be getting the perfection in their life. So in this way, Yudhishthira Maharaj glorifying the Supreme Lord, and also he said that Krishna is always, he is equal to everyone. Krishna says that also in Bhagavad Gita. He is not giving a partiality to the devotees or non-devotees. He is equally giving you. Krishna says in 9th chapter, 29th sloka, Samoham Sarva Bhuteshu is Name Dveshyosti na Priyaha Ye Bhajanti tu Mam Bhaktya Maite Deshu Chapya. So Krishna is equal to everyone. But those who are taking the shelter or devotional service to him, he is always with them. So, because Krishna is equal to everyone, why? Because he is sitting in everyone's heart as a Paramatma, and he is the guiding his activities. But those who are taking the material enjoyment, so the living, all the living entity is given a chance to enjoy the material opulences. Everyone has the chance to enjoy the material opulences. He has given the complete freedom to everyone actually. But also in the same side by side, he has given the opportunities to serve the Supreme Lord and giving the devotional service chance also he has given them. So and both are we are getting the both actually. We are getting the freedom for enjoying the material opulent desires or opulences, and in the same way you can have the freedom to take up the devotional service also. So both way Krishna has given the freedom. And also Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that you already said, Yudhishthira said, you already said in the Bhagavad Gita that everyone has to surrender to the Supreme Lord. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja aham tvam sarva papepyo mochayishyami ma shushaha. So if anyone, whoever surrenders unto him, he immediately takes charge of the sinful reactions. So that is the benefit, when you are enjoying the material opulences, material life, you will get the reactions. But when you surrender unto him, Krishna immediately take charge that he will be removing all the reactions and you will be free from the reactions of the sinful activities. Krishna guaranteed also. So the intelligent persons immediately they will surrender to the Supreme Lord. That is the benefit he is giving. You don't have any partiality. Those who are surrendered, he is not giving any partiality to them. So in this way, Yudhishthira Maharaj nicely glorifying the Supreme Lord, that after hearing all the glorifications of the Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna was speaking to Yudhishthira Maharaj that. So Krishna is completely satisfied and he said, I completely support your decision to perform Rajasuya sacrifice. So immediately Krishna accepted that I will support your sacrifice. So by performing this great sacrifice, your good name will remain well established forever in the history of human civilization. So that is the great benediction Krishna gave to Yudhishthira Maharaj. So, and after hearing that, so Krishna says, also, this is my desire also. He said that also. He will, my dear king, may I inform you that it is the desire of all great sages, your forefathers, the demigods, and your relatives and friends, including myself. So Krishna's desire also want to perform this sacrifice. So by the desire of the Supreme Lord, the Yudhishthira Maharaj is accepted and started doing the arrangements. And Krishna told that before you perform two things, he told that you have to conquer all the kings of the world and collect necessary requisite paraphernalia to execute this great sacrifice. Because to perform this Rajasuya Yajna, all the kings in the world to help. If they are not helping, then they are not supporting to you. You must understand this. And also to perform this yajna, you need a lot of expenses. That is why. So you have to collect all the paraphernalia from all over the world to perform these sacrifices. So in this way, Krishna told that you have very wonderful brothers, like the Bhima is the son of Varunadeva, Arjuna is the son of Indra, and Yudhishthira yourself is the son of Yamaraja, like a great demigods. You have support. So Krishna told to Yudhishthira Maharaj that I will be conquered by one who has conquered his senses by the love. One who has not conquered his senses cannot conquer the Supreme Personality of God. This is the secret of the devotional service. So the devotional service means one has to conquer his senses. So if anyone is not able to conquer his senses, and he cannot be conquered by the Supreme, by love. So that's why Krishna is telling that one has to engage our senses to the Supreme Personality of Godhead service. This Yudhishthira Maharaj and all the Pandavas, they are lovingly engaging their senses in the service of the Supreme Lord. That's why the Supreme Lord is always with them. So that is the secret of devotional service. So we don't need to specially do some arrangements to conquer the senses. That is not possible. We have to make devotional service to engage all the senses, then automatically it will be conquered. And Krishna will be satisfied by their love. So that is what Krishna told actually, that there is no one in the three worlds of the universe, including the powerful demigods, who can surpass my devotees in any of the six opulences. So Krishna has the six opulences, namely strength, wealth, reputation, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation. Therefore, if you want to conquer the worldly kings, there is no possibility of their emerging victorious. So Krishna and his devotees are already having all these six opulences. But still, Krishna told to Yudhishthira Maharaj that you have to conquer all the kings in the all over the world. So Krishna's words hearing by Yudhishthira Maharaj, immediately he was very much brightened his face. His face was immediately so happy to see the Krishna's words that he was really getting a transcendental happiness. So Lord Krishna empowered the Pandavas to execute the great mission of him. Krishna has the mission, you know that, no? Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is also, you see, he is holding in the four hands, that in two hands he was holding the Shankha and the lotus. In the other two hands he was holding the club and disc. So this is the indication of the protection of the devotees, the Shankha and the lotus. By blowing the conch shell and blessing from the lotus, he was really encouraging our devotional service. And for this club is giving a punishment to the miscreants. Actually, they said that Krishna is actually even blessings or the killing of the demons, both is beneficial from the Lord. So that is what here, after hearing from the Lord's words, immediately Yudhishthira Maharaj arranged with the four brothers with the four sides to conquer all the kings. So Sagadeva was sent to the southern side of the world to conquer all the kings, and Nakula went to the west side to conquer all the kings, and Arjuna was sent to the northern side, and Bhimasena was sent to the eastern side. So all the four kings went to all the four sides to get the conquered by all the kings of the world. Actually, Yudhishthira Maharaj did not declare any war. Actually, they were actually intent to that all the kings to support this Rajasya Yajna, and Yudhishthira Maharaj will be the emperor. And all of the kings were very much satisfied to get the Yudhishthira Maharaj as emperor, and immediately they have given a nice gifts and all the wealth, everything to support this yajna. And all they were ready to pay the tax to the Yudhishthira Maharaj. So all the brothers came back very getting all the wealth and everything, and they are given to the Yudhishthira Maharaj, that all the kings were given so much gift and wealth, everything. But however, the Yudhishthira Maharaj here that this Jarasanda was not accepted this the emperor of the Yudhishthira Maharaj. So Lord Krishna was informed actually when when Uddhava told to Krishna that so Jarasandha is one of the biggest king and very strong. You have to conquer this king, and otherwise we cannot complete this Rajasya Yajna. So he gave the very nice idea that Jarasandha was the very respectful to the Brahmanas. So if you want to conquer him, you have to go to in the form of a Brahmana, and you have to accept him, accept to fight with him. Then only you can conquer him. So in this way, Uddhava told to Krishna that. So now Krishna is implementing the plan of Uddhava, that so they are ready to go to the place where Jarasanda was there actually. So then they were actually going to the Jarasanda's place, and he was actually after receiving these three brahmanas, then Jarasandha is very happy to see these brahmanas, that we are actually came to bring you something. And but Jarasandha, seeing that they are actually wearing the clothes of the brahmanas, but if their bodily look is not the brahmanas. So and the words they are speaking also like commanding of Kshatriyas. So he understood that they are actually not a Brahmanas, they are Kshatriyas. But after speaking to them, so what they want, then Krishna was speak to Jarasandha that we are actually before that he was glorifying that you are very good respect to the Brahmanas, and whatever the Brahmanas requirements are you are fulfilling. Like the Bali Maharaja is given everything to the Lord. So in this way, you also be very much giving good mind. So we are came to take alms from you. So then Jarasandha accepted immediately whatever you are asking. I'm ready to give you. Even if you ask my head, also I am ready to give you. So then they said that we are actually this Bhima is, and Arjuna is the brother of Pandus, and I am your old enemy Krishna, he said. So when what you want means, then we want to have a fight with you, not war, or we want one person to one person fighting. So so immediately Jarasandha was laughing. Oh, what is this? If you want to fight, you can ask directly. Why you are came with a Ramana, and so you are actually coward, because actually before when Jarasandha came with his fighting in the war, and Krishna was not fighting with him, and he was actually make a very wonderful Dwarka city, and he was gone inside, and he did not fight with him actually. So remember that you are very coward. So you already now you are inside the water, Dwarka, inside the city, and you are that such a kind of person is not eligible to fight with me. So then I will be, and Arjuna also very smaller than me, so you cannot fight with him. Then Bhimasena is the very right person and equal strength, so I can fight with him. So then the fight immediately starts, and they immediately gave one gada to him, and he also took one gada, and immediately went outside the city and start fighting. And they fight. When they were fighting, the fight was going very wonderfully, because Bhimasena is having 10,000 elements of strength, and Jarasandha also having the 10,000 elements of strength. Both are very, very equal strength and equal way of fighting techniques, everything. And they were fighting every day, and whole day when they fight. And when the night comes, immediately they will go to the same palace and stay together. And the next day again, the fighting will start. So the Jarasandha is very, very respectful to the Brahmanas and very, very following the rules of the fighting also. So the fighting was going on for so many days. Around 27 days it was going, but still the Bhimasena could not defeat him, and Jarasandha also could not defeat him. And the 28th day he informed to Krishna that I cannot defeat this Jarasandha. So then Krishna told that he actually Jarasandha's birth is very different actually. His father actually, when the Jarasandha was born, is off for one mother and another off is another mother. So they were actually off of the bodies. And the father of Jarasandha, he was thrown this body into the forest because of it is useless. So there one Lady Jara took, and somehow or other she joined these two bodies, and then the Jarasandha has get a life, and he was going. So these two bodies are joined together, he get a life. When these two bodies, two orbs will be separated, he will be killed. That secret Krishna told to him. So when applying this, he was fighting, and he could understand that when Krishna was taken one branch of a fig, and immediately he was tearing the two parts, and when he showing to that to Bhimasena, immediately he was tear the body of the Jarasandha with the two legs, one leg one side, another leg is one side, and this Jarasandha died. So actually Krishna, whenever he want to protect him, nobody can save him. Ake Krishna, Mare Krishna, so nobody can protect him. Krishna wanted to kill Jarasandha, and anyhow he has to. So he gave the full strength to Bhimasena, and he was killed him. And after that, immediately Jarasandha was dead. So why this Jarasandha was killed? Here you can see that. So the purpose of killing Jarasandha was to stop him from creating disturbance against the proper discharge of the world peace. So as we see that, Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinasaya cha Dushkatam. So Krishna has actually created everyone to live peacefully with the Krishna consciousness. So but the people are like Jarasandha, they're disturbing the peace. So Krishna wants to remove all the things. So in this way, Jarasandha was killed because of the mission of the Lord is to become peace. So Jarasandha was killed, and the whole world was getting free. So after the Jarasandha killed, and then his son was Sakadeva, he was given the throne, and he was ruling the kingdom very nicely and become very peaceful. And then in this way, this Jarasandha was liberated from the in front of the Supreme Lord. Jarasandha was liberated. So what we can take the points from this here is from this Jarasanda's liberation is the so the so actually we can see that in this the purpose of doing the yajnas is not recommended for the devotees actually. But Yudhishthira Maharaj is performing the Rajasuya Yajna. Here we can see the purpose is he invite all the demigods and everyone that want to show that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not for getting any wealth or any other purpose to gain some material benefits. So in this way, Rajasuya Yajna was performed by the Yudhishthira Maharaj. So, and also he was telling that all the conclusion of the Veda is Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So you want to show this to the world, this verdict of the Vedas. So Krishna is actually another thing is in this way Krishna is given freedom to everyone, and also he is told in Bhagavad Gita, surrender to everyone. But those who are surrendered, they will be immediately taken charge that their sinful actions are removed. But those who are not surrendered, they will be taken off their sinful reactions and their suffering. So Yudhishthira Maharaj told this point actually. Everyone has to surrender. Here in this case of Jarasanda is not accepted to surrender. Then immediately Lord has to take charge actually. So another point we can understand is that the secret of devotional service is we have to conquer our senses. And the devotees are already having a 6 opulences, which is the very, very good quality of the Supreme Lord. Devotees are already having the complete opulences. They don't need any more opulences also. So Yudhishthira Maharaj is not performing this Rajasuya Yajna not for this purpose actually. And also we can see here the last point is actually whenever Krishna wants to kill anyone, nobody can protect him. And whenever Lord wants to protect, no one can kill him. So that, and also this is the mission of the Supreme Lord to protect the devotees and to kill the Jarasanda like a demonic king to make the whole world peaceful. So that is the liberation of Jarasanda today we can see. So in this way Krishna performed so many wonderful leelas. So thank you very much to all the devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Karuneswara Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Dandapranam Prabhuji. Thank you very much for a very enlightening, wonderful, powerful session, Prabhu. Thank you very much. Now our His Grace Sanatan Gokuldas Prabhuji will initiate the presentation, which you will have to go through it, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna. Sanatan Gokuldas Prabhuji to kindly initiate the presentation.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we are in the Damodar month celebration. Our prayers and blessings to your family and friends for participating this event. organized by the ISKCON worldwide for world peace and love. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. So now the Damodar Yatra is going on online only. If somebody lights a lamp in the temple of Lord Sri Hari, even for a short time in the month of Kartik, then whatever sins he has acquired for millions of kalpas, one kalpa equals to 1000 Chaturyugas, are all destroyed, told in the Padma Purana. Also many glories in the Kartika month, glories. Nari Bhakti Vilasa said charity, yajna, japa and austerity performed in the month of Kartika bring a result, O best of the Brahmanas, that will never be destroyed. Also another one, O Narada, I have personally seen that a person who happily reads Bhagavad Gita during the month of Kartika does not return to the world of birth and death. In Skanda Purana also it is said, one who during the month of Kartika gives a small gift to Lord Vishnu attains a result that will never be destroyed. Also in Padma Purana, of the 12 months, Kartika is the most dear to Lord Krishna. To anyone who even slightly worships Lord Vishnu during its time, the month of Kartika gives residence to in Lord Vishnu's transcendental abode. Hare Krishna. So the glories of the Damodara month is given in Skanda Purana that in Skanda Purana said, the pious result obtained by bathing in all holy places and giving all charities is not equal to 110 million part of result obtained by following the vow of Kartika. Such is the wonderful glory in this Kartika month. We should always take benefit of this. Also, glories of the Damodara month is given in the Hari Bhakti Vilasa. Kartika is the best of all months, the most pious of pious deeds, the most purifying of that purity. Hare Krishna. The glories of the offering lamps during the Kartika month. Here it is said, the Lord Krishna is pleased by offering a single lamp during the month of Kartika. Lord Krishna glorifies anyone who lights a lamp someone else to offer. So actually we should offer the lamp to the Lord, and also we should give the chance to offer others. So the Damodar month is going on. Anyone who want to invite Lord Damodar to inform to the temple management, give the chance to others to offer the lamp to the Lord. And also glories of the offering lamp during the month of Kartik, it is given in the Hari Bhakti Vilasa. In the Skanda Purana it is said, when one offer a lamp during the month of Kartika, his sins in many thousands and millions of births perish in of an eye blink. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, wonderful temple activities going on. So in the all over the world, there are temples organizing the cultural services. At present, it is online. So ISKCON worldwide, you can see many programs. Every day we have a program at temple. You can see the chanting in the early morning, and the temple darshan you can see in the every Friday, and glorification through the scriptures, bhajan sandhya, Karuna action force. So many wonderful programs you can also participate. And there is a house programs going on, this Bhakti Vikshas, to discuss and understand and practice the spiritual topics. Actually, the In the olden days, children are sent to the Gurukul to study actually the spiritual topics. So now this Bhakti Viksha is the like a Gurukul. You can understand the spiritual topics and practice how to practice. And there is for a children, there is wonderful Madhav garden is there. So the Vedic knowledge can be teach to the Gurukul, like children in a systematic and fun-filled manner. So you can see there are wonderful art and craft stories and so many the wonderful fun filling the activities. So please join you with your children for this Mother Garden and youth programs. It is inspiring and interactive sessions for the youth. So very wonderful. You can engage the youth children and seminars and courses for the systematic study of the scriptures. There are wonderful seminars going on, and you can go through in the online. Hare Krishna. So other temple community services, you see the Karuna Action Force is now, you can see that the Karuna Action Force was constituted to help the needy during these troubled times. The 400 plus kits distributed to devotees and well-wishers and supported Indian Community Relief Fund as well as the Bahrain government's initiative FINA Care. Supported devotees by sponsoring their air tickets to India and supporting children from our community by paying the school fees and supporting many temples and congregations around the world, including Mayapur, Vrindavan, Chennai, Trivandrum, Bangladesh, etc. So if anyone want to participate, you can please contact us. Hare Krishna. And sevas you can perform to the Lord. Devotees can offer the following services to the Lord. There is wonderful Abhishekam, Prashadam sponsorship, Boga offering in your special days in your home, like birthdays or wedding days, like that. So, and you can offer the deity dress for the Lord. And the Narsimha Archana and Krishna Archana is there. So you can inform to us. So, and there is flowers and garlands you can offer. And for the temple maintenance, you can donate some Lakshmi also for and the special occasion, including samskaras like naming ceremony, Annaprashanam, birthdays, anniversaries, remembrance days, etc. can also be celebrated in ISKCON. So we are actually celebrating everyone. Actually, you should take Krishna with your life. So he is one of the family members there, so that you can celebrate these festivals with Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, all the participants. Hare Krishna. Now,
Skanda Puran, Lord Brahma and Sage Narada converse that the month of Kartik is very dear to Lord Krishna. When one offers a lamb during the month of Kartik, his sins of many thousands and millions of births perish in half an eye blink. Even if there is no mantras, no pious deeds, and no purity, everything becomes perfect when a person offers a lamb during the month of Kartik. Person who offers a lamb to Lord Krishna during the month of Damodar becomes very glorious and fortunate. No sins exist anywhere in the three worlds that will not be purified by offering a lamb to Lord Kesava during Kartik. A person who offers a lamb to Lord Damodar during Kartik attains the eternal spiritual world where there is no suffering.
Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Prajamana Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Prajamana Yashoda Chidanandarupam Satkundalambo Kule Brajamanam Yashodapiyo Loka Ladavamanam Param Brashtamatanta Todrutya Koka Yudam Tamuhur Netra Yugmam Rejanta Param Boja Yugmena Satanka Netra Muhushasakam Patirekanka Kanta Chitagaivam Damoda Ram Bhakti Padam Iti Drikshvalilabhir Ananda Punde Sughosham Nimajantam Vakyapayantam Tadiyeshu Tageshu Bhakti Jitatvam Guna Prematasvam Sata Vekti Bande Param Deva Moksham Na Moksham Vadima Nachanyam Vrineham Veshadapiha Idam Teva Purnata Gopalavala Sadami Manasa Virastampi Mande Idam Te Mukham Bodham Atyanta Nile Tutam Kuntale Snigdharaktascha Gopa Muhusumbitam Bimba Raktadaram Me Manasa Virastamaram Lakshalabe Namo Deva Damodar Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukha Jalabdimagna Kripa Drishti Bristya Tridinam Vatano Vihane Shamamagya Medaksidresha Kuberatmato Bhatta Murtvaiva Yatva Toya Murtito Bhakti चोक्तो च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं सकामे प्रजा नमो शीघ्रभो मोददेह नमस्ते स्तुताम्ने स्फुटदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयदरायत विश्वसदाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीया प्रियाय नमोऽनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यं नमामीश्वरां सा चिदानन्दरूपं लसत्कुण्डलं गोकुले व्रजमानम्
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, I would now request our temple vice president, His Grace Gopijana Krishnadas Prabhuji, to glorify His Grace Karuneswara Kesava Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. 1 second, I'm unmuting it. Prabhuji, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I joined with the after my Bhakti Vriksha.
Hare.
So now you can see all our devotees are also staying with me. Ajagora. And then Mataji. So they all heard the last episode. And here is our
Hare Krishna. Very good, very good.
Karuneswara Krishna Prabhu. Very nice class. I mean, kindly you have taken. I am really unfortunate. I joined at the end after my Bhakti Vriksha. I've joined. We all are indebted for your service of glorifying Lord Krishna and how he killed Jarasanda and his pastimes. It was Jarasanda, right?
Yes.
Am I?
Yes, sir.
So Prabhu took up to the killing of Jarasanda, or he only took half part of it, glorification?
Yeah, it is completed. Jarasandha was liberated.
Hare Krishna. So when Lord liberates, it is an occasion for all the devotees to celebrate, because they are
Yes.
Been
Every day we are celebrating.
Yes.
So with the blessings of all the devotees.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for glorifying Krishna and then enlightening all the devotees who have attended.
Thank you very much.
I seek your blessings so that whenever you take next time class, I'll be before starting of the class. I will be there. So please bless me.
Hare Krishna, with your blessings. Thank you very much to all the devotees participated, and we request blessings to them. If any corrections, please share or bless them to continue.
Bhagavatam is as such, it is juicy wherever you look, from which side ever you look. So there is no corrections for Bhagavatam. It is what you call coverless. Coverless.
Yeah.
It is very juicy. To an extent, there is no cover, there is no seed also. So what is correction? So,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, Gopijana Prabhu, for glorifying Karuneswara Prabhu. Karuneswara Prabhu, throughout the class, he maintained one very important lesson for all of us. Intelligent people surrender to Krishna. That is what the home take message is. Those who are intelligent will surrender to Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we are all very much thankful to the temple management for engaging us in this surrendership process. Hope this lifetime we will be able to achieve it by all your blessings. Hare Krishna. And also today, being the last but one day, the 28th day of this very glorious month has come to an end. So though it's come to an end now, but still our prayers will continue throughout our lifetime, engaging in Krishna consciousness activities. Hare Krishna. Now we have the birthday boy, Bhakta Agnesh. It was coincident that I had requested him to lead the Nashinga prayer, but now I came to know that today is his birthday also. So I request Gopijana Prabhu, Arjun Keshav Prabhu, all the devotees assembled over here to bless the child, Agnesh. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yagnesh, may you have many blessings of Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
ma'am.
Happy
Please
Krishna conscious birthday.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yagnesh.
For the well-being of all the assembled devotees and to their family members, we pray unto the lotus feet of Lord Shri Shri Prahalad Narsingadev. Bolo Shri Shri Vigna Vinashaka Narsingadev Bhagwan ki jai. Bhaktraj Prahalad Maharaj ki jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Over to you, Agnesh.
Namaste Narasimhaya Saladala Dadaiye Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shiladakanakalaya Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha yato yami tato nasimha bahe nasimha hridaye nasimha narasimha madhyam charanam prapadye tava kara kamalavare nakam adbhuta shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanavringa Kesavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadeva Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva
Ugram Viram
Mahavishnu Jalandam Sarvatotmukam Narasimham Vishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham Jai Narasimha Shri Narasimha Jai Jai Shri Narasimha Jai Praladesha Jai Padmamukha Jai Padmanina.
Thank you so much, Bhakta Agnesh, for leading the Narsinga prayer. Hare Krishna.
Thank
We
you,
would like to
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. We would like to thank His Grace Sanatan Gokul Prabhu for eternally. Sanatana is eternal, so Prabhuji is eternally serving all the devotees, all the parampara through his dedicated service on this media platform. Hare Krishna, we pray for his good health also. Hare Krishna, thank you all the devotees present here in this forum, having heard the nectarian discourse from His Grace Karuneswara Kesava Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. We are left with only 2 more days of this glorious month. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, please do join tomorrow 7 p.m. Hare Krishna. वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील गुरुदेव की जय।